Alright. Book of Boba Fett, Episode 3. Did I like it? Or did I not like it? What's my face telling you? What's my face telling you? This is the face of someone that did not like it at all. Guys, I hated Episode 3. I'm sorry, I hated Episode 3. What is, like, is Boba Fett not this awesome former bounty hunter who's capable of kicking butt? Is he not that anymore? Like, when he crawled out of the Rancor pit, did he have this revelation that's like, man, I should stop hurting people. I should stop being mean. I should stop being the person that I've been my entire life. Was that a revelation that he had when he crawled out of that sand? Because I'm missing something. There's a disconnect here. When he goes and talks to those teenagers about the water, they're being disrespectful to him. And what's he do? He doesn't know if they're good fighters. He doesn't know if they'd be good enforcers for him. He just says, "You've got a smart mouth. I'd like to offer you a job." What? I mean, you are basically the godfather of Tatooine. And you're letting teenagers smart off to you and you reward them by giving them a job? What? I'm completely at a loss with the characterization of Boba Fett here. I don't understand where Jon Favreau is going with this character. Did Jon Favreau hate Boba Fett? Did he hate him? Is that what he's doing here? Is he like, I hate this character, so I'm going to destroy him in the show? Is that what's happening? Because that's what's happening. Let's talk about the chase scene. The chase scene was the most boring chase scene in the history of cinema or television. That's it. That's it. It was awful. I kept on asking myself, I was like, while they're driving around their pink and green and blue little scooters, I kept asking myself, why don't they just get out and run? If that's as fast as they can go, why don't they just get out and run? They will go faster if they just get out and run. The CGI was horrible, and it looked sloggingly slow. I couldn't understand what, like, who approved this? Like, was Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, were they really watching it on the monitor saying, "Yep, this looks good"? What was going on here? I'm at a complete loss. The fight between Boba Fett and Black Chrysanthemum was fine. The Wookiee. But again, how'd the Wookiee get in? There's a huge door. Remember, it was hard to get into Jabba's palace. How'd he get in? We know the guards were there. The Gamorreans, the cybernetic teenagers, Fennec, they were all there. How'd Black Chrysanthemum get in? I don't know. Nobody knows. We just know that he was there. We still don't know who the mayor is. I mean, we know who the mayor is. We saw the mayor, but we don't know what the motivation behind the mayor is. My assumption at this point is the mayor is working for somebody else. The mayor, however, I don't know. I kind of feel like the mayor might be working for Crimson Dawn, but I don't know that. But the mayor continues to be one step ahead of Boba Fett. Constantly ahead of him. How can you have this awesome bounty hunter where everybody is one step ahead of him? I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss with this show. I'm at a loss with it. The Rancor scene was kind of cool, and it's definitely building up to having Boba Fett riding a Rancor. And it was nice to get some background into, the function of Rancors. But that was just fan service. Look, guys, there's more Rancors. And this time, someone's going to ride it. Isn't that exciting? I'm sorry, it's not enough to get me excited. The Rancor is not enough to get me excited when everything else was done so badly. I mean, it's Star Wars. I'm going to finish it. And I'm going to be talking about every episode on my channel. I am not on board with this show, though. The Mandalorian was done so well. 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, not a bad episode. Now, there are some episodes that I liked more than others, absolutely. But The Mandalorian was firing on all cylinders. And then we get the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett, and it's just dull, boring, and doesn't make any sense. this understanding that everybody has on who the character of Boba Fett is, it's gone. Like, that's not him. Is it problematic to show Slave One? I understand we don't want to call it Slave One anymore. Is it problematic to even show it? I'm just... I don't know. I don't know. Star Wars is in a weird place right now. And apparently even the people who do great with it, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, apparently even they can't do it consistently. Because episode 3 sucked. Alright. What were your thoughts on episode 3 of the Book of Boba Fett? Do you completely disagree with me, or do you kind of agree with me? Let me know in the comments down below.